Where do I begin? Lately, I have found myself standing at the edge of a quieter world. While so many are consumed by the noise of relationships, expectations, obligations, and the endless currents of worldly concerns, my soul has been drifting towards still waters, not out of indifference, but out of remembrance. Something within me no longer has the strength to sustain what asks for my energy without ever nourishing it in return. My spirit has become like a tree whose roots instinctively reach only toward living water, withdrawing from soil that can no longer sustain its growth. There is a sacred grieving that accompanies awakening. It is the mourning of everything we once believed we needed in order to feel whole. The people, the places, identities, and stories that once served as shelter eventually become rooms we can no longer breathe inside. Their purpose was never to imprison us, but to prepare us. And so, with trembling hands and an open heart, I honor what once was, even as I loosen my grip and allow it to return to the wind. Wholeness asks for release before it offers renewal. I cannot carry what my soul has already outgrown simply because my heart remembers its former beauty. Every season has its purpose. Autumn does not apologize for letting go of its leaves, knowing that they must fall before new life can emerge. Through another season of becoming, I am ready to begin again, not by becoming someone new, but by remembering who I was before I learned to abandon myself to belong. I long to return to the quiet sanctuary within, the ancient roots that have waited patiently beneath every season, holding the wisdom that blooming has never required urgency, only trust. Like a perennial sleeping beneath winter's frozen earth, I know that life has never truly left me. Even in stillness, unseen roots are strengthening. Even beneath the weight of darkness, something sacred is pushing gently toward the light. Healing has taught me that growth is rarely loud. It happens beneath the surface, in the places no one applauds. It is the silent breaking open of the old beliefs, the soft unraveling of identities that no longer fit, the gentle surrender of control so that life may meet me where striving never could. I have come to understand that I cannot become more while filling every sacred space within me with the expectations, opinions, and energies of others. There is no room for becoming when every corner of the soul is occupied by what was never meant to live there. The greatest home I will ever build is the one within myself. My soul has always longed for love, only to discover that the well it was searching for has always lived inside. I am the steady ground beneath my own feet. I am the sanctuary I have been seeking. From that place, everything meant for me will arrive without force. Like rain finding thirsty earth, like sunlight greeting an open field, like rivers flowing effortlessly toward the sea. Connection that is true does not deplete, it nourishes. It does not overlook or take for granted, it offers. It does not cling, it chooses. What is aligned with my spirit will never require me to abandon myself in order to receive it. So I release what was never mine, to have, to hold, or to carry. I gently remove myself from every space where my soul has quietly whispered, "You have already learned what you came here to learn." Not with bitterness, not with regret, but with reverence. With gratitude for every lesson disguised as heartbreak, every ending disguised as loss, every soul that crossed my path carrying a mirror I did not yet know I needed. I leave not because they lacked value, but because their chapter has become complete. What I once called "I don't care" has transformed into something far more peaceful. It is not the absence of feeling, it is the presence of knowing. A knowing so deeply rooted that outside opinions no longer possess the power to uproot my inner truth. I no longer seek permission to become who my soul has always been asking me to remember. When anger visits me, I no longer push it away. I invite it to sit beside me like an old teacher. I listen until its voice softens into wisdom. I allow myself to feel every wave until compassion gently replaces resistance. Healing has never asked me to silence my emotions. It has only asked me to love them long enough for them to reveal what lies beneath. No one can walk that path for me. No one can rescue me from the work of becoming. The kind of love and connection that truly transform is the love we learn to offer ourselves when no one else knows how. Patiently, tenderly, without conditions, without deadlines, without judgment. And perhaps that is what we are all here doing, learning to tend to our own gardens, pulling weeds with compassion instead of shame, watering forgotten parts of ourselves with forgiveness, trusting that every seed carries its own perfect timing. Some bloom in the spring, some bloom after the fire, some bloom only after the longest winter. Yet every flower still remembers the sun. I will continue to hold space for anyone willing to sit quietly with themselves until they, too, remember their own becoming. For beneath every name, every story, every wound, we are all seeds resting in the same earth, reaching toward the same light, breathing beneath the same stars. And one day, when every season has completed its sacred work, we will return to the same infinite source from which we first began. Until then, I choose to bloom, not for the world to witness, but because it is in my nature to do so.